Hello, Brother Monroe here with a Patreon-sponsored video. Now, this one was sent in by Admiral. Thank you very, very much. And it's a big one, and it's my first chance in Core Patch 1 to actually have a go at a really big battle like this. I will go back and do Darth Vendar's big battle from the last battleship that kind of the bait and switch. But yes, a big fight, USA versus Japan. Japan launching some form of sneak attack. They have slightly better technology. Now, I've just already designed the battle cruiser, heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and destroyers. I do have an advantage in destroyers. I thought that was fair enough to kind of represent the fact that the destroyers, you know, home field advantage. They don't have the best range, so you know this is supposedly attack on San Diego. So, you know, I think it's fair that the Japanese wouldn't have destroyers that would have that long a range that could take part in the operation. So we do have an advantage in light ships. We do have a disadvantage in tech here. And as well, I have some design restrictions. So I've already built the other classes of ship. We have a more torpedo-focused destroyer, 3 5-inch guns, and a quintuple, torpedo launcher on the back. Pretty standard stuff. I just noticed it's got a bit more of an offset than I was hoping. See if we can reduce that a little bit. Okay. It doesn't look as nice. Just keep it. We have a bit of an AA light cruiser, really. Nothing too fancy. No torpedoes. Just there to act more as a picket ship. Heavy cruiser, very nice. Super cruiser, the Minneapolis here. Maximum range, maximum bulkheads, all the trimmings. Just a really nice ship with 10-inch guns. Hopefully can do, you know, quite a lot of damage in the kind of mid-range engagements against the Japanese cruisers. We then have a battle cruiser with 6 16-inch guns. Which I think should do all right. It's not the fastest for a battle cruiser, but it is pretty well armoured and pretty well protected, so I think it should do all right. Now, on to the battleship. Now, there are a few restrictions on my battleship. I'm restricted to maximum 18-inch guns, and I must... well, it says forgotten paperwork, so the designs for the battleship's torpedo belt is missing. I'm actually going to go with anti-torpedo 5, because in the current version of the game, version 84, this is bugged, which I didn't realise when I was doing the last battleship, which is why I had so much trouble. This is not the correct stats for anti-torpedo 5. If you look at anti-torpedo 4, where it has 5% floatability, this has 0.5, so that ain't right. Don't think the hull weight is right either. All the ship construction time, all the torpedo belt weight, all the in fact, I think this could, in fact, be just plainly in the wrong place. This is worse than anti-torpedo 1, so we'll go with that. So yes, we put anti-torpedo 5 on it, boss. Yeah, okay. So I can't have my super battleships get torped. That would be bad. And when you're fighting the Japanese AI, that can be pretty horrible. So there's no budget. So I'm going to go bonkers as I like. We'll go for a pretty standard... Or will I? No. We're going to go do something a little bit different. We're going to go ABX quads 18s. Because I'm not allowed to use the 20s. But maybe more 18-inch guns will offset that. I've been told to have a very heavy secondary battery, if I can, of 7-inch triple guns. So we will do that. Can I fit a 4-inch gun in here? I can fit 4-inch guns everywhere. What about 5s? No. Let's go with some 4s then. some 3s. And some 2s, just to round it out. Now I seem to remember those are getting in the way. Yes, they are. I think it's the ones on the bow that don't. Yeah, it's the ones on the bow work fine, or work how I kind of think they should work, but the ones on the stern do not. I'll do the balancing at the end, as that seems to be a little bit easier with the changes in core patch 1. So, the rest of the setup is going to be very similar to all the other ships in the fleet. I've been going diesels. I don't want to take too long. Now, because of those quad turrets, I am going to go maximum barbette thickness. All the others have had standard. I'm going to go spacious on the crew as well. And we'll have a slightly better crew on this one. We'll have regular crew, because it is, you know, fancy flagship. Super heavy tube powder TNT4, very normal for me. Yeah, looking good so far. I think we just need to armour her up and put a funnel on and stuff. Yeah, just a single mega funnel. Although that's going to make it quite slow. Can I get 2 mega funnel 3s in? Yeah, it gives me a little bit of smoke interference. Yeah, we're gonna be slower. Sorry, Americans. Oh no, don't do that. We have our battle cruisers for the fast work. This thing is not going to be fast at all. Is it going to be acceptably fast though? Oh no, I don't like it going that slow. We are going to go with the 2 funnels. 2 funnels, and how fast can we go on 2 funnels? Does mean that our accuracy is going to not be the best, but we'll just have to make up for it in shells. Oh, 30 knots, same speed as the battle cruiser. Okay, fair enough. We go medium range, probably medium bulkheads, standard bulkheads as well. That's usually enough. Would be nice to get a double bottom hull. 18-inch guns are actually already pretty well armoured. Main deck's already pretty well armoured. That's a nice surprise. I'd like a little bit more on the main belt. Excuse me. See if we can fix that up. There we go. So go 15 on the main belt. Otherwise, I think that's fine, to be honest. I know that I've got a little bit of unused tonnage, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. We've got a little bit of a 4-weight offset. Just wondering if I can balance that out with the turret. No. What I'm noticing in core patch 1 is you really have to start moving the towers around if you want to balance your ship. It's almost, but not quite, impossible to do it otherwise. Let's shift the A turret forwards and let's bring X back a little bit. Before it used to be mainly the turrets, but now the towers seem to be a much bigger deal. There we go. That looks a bit weird though. Let's move her back a little bit. I'll take a 1%. I'll take a 1% offset. That's fine for the ship not looking completely weird. Right, let's get into it. See how we do. hopefully this isn't going to be a complete train wreck. I have instructions. The main one is that I am not to lose battleships or battle cruisers, as they are extremely valuable. Yeah, they're very expensive. So I need to try as best I can to keep those enemy cruisers away, which are probably going to be packing a lot of torpedoes, and try as best I can to save my shells and then close in and finish them up when I'm pretty sure I can win. Ah, okay, not the enormous mega battleships I was expecting. That's good. Whoa, that's a close formation. Right. Okay, so battle cruisers following the battleships, I'm fine with that. Heavy cruisers, I light cruisers snuck in to the formation. Just going to put all the similar ships together. Okay. Yeah, so both cruisers on screen. We'll put them on normal. Hold your torpedoes for if you get a shot. And we'll put you on scout. But otherwise that should work. It's kind of cool that there's two like right next to each other like that. It's a very bunched up fleet. My first chance to really see how the AI handles doing this sort of thing. We're also headed directly away from the enemy, which is fine. Because before this would just be absolute chaos. But still quite a bit of chaos going on. Actually, tell you what. The heavy cruisers are screening the battleships. I'm going to order the light cruisers to screen the battle cruisers. So that if I wish to detach them at a later date. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's causing quite a lot of mucking about. Hopefully they'll figure themselves out. Right, battleships. Save your ammunition. Same for the battle cruisers. I don't want you wasting all your ammunition on 1% shots. Yeah, one of the battleships, the Bainbridge, has kind of gotten tangled up. I wish there was a way. I still wish, you know, maybe a future feature. We had a way. So you see here, Wisconsin's wanting to turn to starboard, but the waddle is in the way, so the anti-avoidance system is kicking in. Now she's got past it. Yeah. I wish there was a way of setting up the ships in advance, so you can set your formations before the battle starts, rather than, you know, they've got a little ball of chaos here, another ball of chaos, another ball of chaos. Right, battleships slow right down. Let the others catch up. This is a very large fleet, of course, so causing all sorts of trouble. And that is a bit of a stress test on the formation AI, but yeah, it's still a bit off, I would say, because the battle cruisers here are all still trying to follow the Bainbridge, but the Bainbridge is the battleship that got completely out of formation because all these small ships keep getting in the way, like the Des Moines. Absolute nonsense. But, you know, it's starting to form. The heavy cruisers are kind of forming up. Destroyers are kind of forming up. I mean, I've ordered the formation to slow down, but they don't seem to have slowed down very much. All very, very spread out. I'm going to order California to turn this way a little bit. Bainbridge, I think, is finally free. Yeah, and speeding up. A couple of enemy shells coming in on the Pueblo, who's just sitting there. Not the best plan, Pueblo. Not quite sure why you're all the way over there and sitting still. Detach. Get moving. Fortunately, with high engine efficiency, she is able to get up to speed. The boys, I think, is having the same problem. Just sitting there. Move. Or you sit and duck. Ah, we started to spot the enemy. Okay. Oh, we've actually got IDs and everything. Wow, okay. 13-inch. That's very low. What the hell's wrong with you, Japan? 13-inch guns on the battleships. 12s. It's basically a cruiser force. Right. Accelerate to battle speed, please. Boys, smoke up. Get out of there. Try and tempt the enemy a little bit closer. Oh, boys. No. I'm assuming it's boys and not Boise. Their heavy cruisers do have torpedoes, as expected. So they could be a bit of a threat. How fast are their ships? 26, 32. California basically chasing them at this point. Boys is okay. Not sure what Tallahassee's doing. But I'd like you to get back in the fight, please. Got the times 10 again. wonder what they're up to. I don't seem particularly interested in giving battle. Guess I've got a cautious AI again. But their battleships are not fast enough to get away. And really nice, we've been able to sit here and basically get all of their ships identified. What's this? Des Moines. What are you doing, Des Moines? Silly sausages. The rest of the fleet is starting to get sorted out. Very slowly. Ah, okay. Let's do a little bit of a port turn. Looks like they are turning around rather than just heading directly away. Maybe doing the same thing, trying to just get the measure on me. We've got a picket line out here, presumably light cruisers. Yeah, with a bajillion torpedoes. Give them something to worry about. Come on. I mean, it's put me down to ×5, but I didn't think we were that close to the enemy at all. Give him another shot. Yeah, might get lucky. Probably not, but you never know. .8% is not exactly huge. Kind of investigating, but the main body of their fleet's even further away. Can we lock onto their battleship? We can. That's a bit more interesting. Just gonna change course because I think might possibly be some torpedoes in the water. Yeah. Find a destroyer though, so goodness knows where they're going, those torps. I don't particularly want to get smacked though. Rude. Very long range deck hit. Did a little bit of damage. Torpedoes in the water. Headed that kind of way. Alright. Gonna be up to you to avoid those, Waddle. By yourself. of torpedoes coming out. As kind of expected. Scored our first hit though. Oh my god, so many more. So many more torpedoes. Oh, that's not good. Waddle takes a couple. How are there so many? AI in its torp spam. Jesus. On California. Yeah. Use that speed advantage. Right. Somehow it ended up rather close. Nothing I can do about the ships behind, by the way. I'm not up to that level of micro. I can hear things getting hit. See how those 7-inch guns get on. Guns scoring the odd hit on those light cruisers actually, which are pretty nice. How's their, I mean, not really a battleship. What's its armor like? Yeah, nah, that's basically like a megally heavy cruiser. It even has casements. Yeah, it's getting pretty well demolished. More torpedoes. Looks like one of the battleships did get clipped. Yeah, Bainbridge. Poor old Bainbridge. Right. As I can't lose you, I'm going to detach you, get you to retreat, but you can fire away to your heart's content. Of course, I have a big blob of ships over here. Doing what exactly? Who knows? Get into the fight. Light shells as well on those battleships. Knowing the AI, they'll have gone with increased torpedoes or something. No, I haven't. Okay. Sorry, unfairly slandering the AI. Heavy cruisers moving out in front, getting some damage in. That's good. Pretty heavily mauling that light cruiser. Good job. Oregon leading the charge. I mean, those heavy cruisers can probably do quite a lot of damage to, well, everything actually. How are the battle cruisers doing? Still absolutely miles away. Well, the American did get into range, but I think maybe took a torpedo. Let's just get it firing. Ooh. Oregon, that's quite the hit. Brave stuff. Some might even call it foolish. Yeah, we are shredding them up. Those 10-inch guns doing work. Huge amounts of just shells going everywhere at the moment. Maryland now taking a lot of hits. They've actually done more damage, the enemy. Mostly through torpedo hits, though. Kind of to be expected. Pretty big hit on the Katsuragi there. She's pretty much done for. One or two more hits. She'll go down. Oh no, we lost the Maryland. Oh dear. First blood for the Japanese. It's insanely furious amounts of fire coming out. There we go. First Japanese battleship down. Tell what on earth is going on. But big damage coming out. Looks like battleships were focusing on the heavy cruisers, which is interesting. But these heavy cruisers are still on the same screen order that I put them on. First time I think I've actually seen AI screening ships get in there and like mix it up, which is really nice to see. Although we did just lose another one. Yeah. California taking a bit of fire now. She was obsessed with that heavy cruiser. Fire on the Unio, it's right there. It's the Minneapolis. It's a shame. Taking a whole bunch of hits. What the hell is that heavy cruiser doing? Heavy cruiser all the way over there. Right, battle cruisers. Are you finally starting to get into range now? Yes, you are. Go to normal. About time you started doing something. My destroyers. I'm going to switch to screening. See if it makes them get a bit more involved. I think California's going to have to angle away a little bit at this point. Heavy damage, though, being inflicted. So many shells going backwards and forwards. Yeah, the America here, I'm actually going to detach and order her to retreat. She does have that engine damage. The Unryu making a charge against the battlecruiser line. Doesn't seem the wisest choice in the world. especially because, you know, there's a couple of destroyers in there as well. Well, I think we fired most of our torpedoes. Yep, here comes some. Clipped it. Very nice. Arkansas, you've actually taken a reasonable amount of damage. You can get out of here as well. Right, back to California, please. The Chew goes down. And we kill an enemy heavy cruiser, finally. Looks like another one is soon to follow it. Yep. Yeah, my ships seem determined to kill off their heavy cruisers. The battle cruiser line. Why are you not just finishing off that ship? It's right there. You ordered the wrong, gave the wrong order there. It's a mistake. Oregon still being an absolute mental case. Mixing it up with the two capital ships there. I think Unryu's going after the retreating Arkansas. She's taking a heavy battering for her troubles. Most of her guns are out of action. And the Oregon finally sinks. You've got a battle cruiser on you. Just going to put these ships on AI because I've completely forgotten about them. Those battle cruisers gone. Columbus and Constellation. They're doing okay. Helping out the heavy cruisers. Really mixing it up with these so-called battleships, which is absolutely hilarious. Basically pistol range at this point. We'll give it to those Japanese battleships. They can certainly take the punishment. Out of main ammunition though. They're not going to last too much longer. Oh, California, what happened to you? No, just taking a lot of damage. Okay, let's get you out of here. Wisconsin, you're taking over. Why are you shooting at them? Take out the battle cruisers that are right next to you. Well, not right next to you, but close enough. Oh, Unio finally sinks. Oh, with a flash fire as well. Okay. Hey! Finally. I think that's all the battleships sunk. Now we can focus up on finishing off the rest of the cruisers. We're doing the heavy cruisers. Interesting. Oh no, there is another battleship. The Unryu is still alive over there. Got a couple of really hurt light cruisers over there. Not that they can do much against it. Good hit. Very good hit. Now, damage is now pretty even. More torpedoes. Don't like that. Most of the damage for us being done by the 18s, but 16s and 10s have contributed. No. Ah, it was a heavy cruiser there, that's why. Evil little heavy cruisers. Ah, Wisconsin. No, actually okay, surprisingly enough. Oh, that's not good though. She's probably going to have to leave the fight. Ooh, yeah. I know she's still got all her engines and stuff, but she's out of it. All down to you, Oklahoma. Still though, all the light cruisers are out. I think that's the last heavy cruiser down. Close to it. Put these guys on AI control. Still have the battle cruisers as well. Down goes a light cruiser. Oh, there's a heavy cruiser all the way over there. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. Big old spread torps. Really big spread torps. Oklahoma, no. No. Holy shit. I know I'm steering basically into torpedoes here, but now Oklahoma is going to have to retreat as well now. All down to Columbus and Constellation. Torpedoes. Absolutely loathe the things. That Japanese battleship just absolutely refusing to die. Down to 1% structure. One more decent hit from either a 16 or an 18 you think would finish it off. Killed off a light cruiser. Oklahoma, are you okay? Probably not. But the Unryu goes down. Finally. You're going to take another torpedo. Probably. No, avoided. Nice. But Wisconsin, no. Wisconsin, what are you doing? Why are you over here? Just wandering into the torpedoes. No, no, no. You were ordered to get out of the combat zone, not wander back into it. Shit. Yeah. God damn it. I was hoping I'd get away with no losses to the capital ships. That is really irritating. Was not expecting to finding her going in that direction at all. Found a heavy cruiser to deal with. Yeah. You guys. No, actually, no. Retreat. Everyone else is on AI, apart from the battle cruisers. Kill that heavy. Can we get a hit, please? That's maneuvering all over the place, that's right. Salt Lake City goes down. Ah, hit by a torpedo. Oh, shit! Columbus, if you live from that, bonuses to the damage control team. No. God fucking damn it. Just losing ships at the end. So annoying. Little shitting light cruisers. Must have had no standard torps. Just really fucking annoying. Of course, my ships are everywhere now. Could you please hit them? Thank you. Yeah, I did see that they had fired a couple of torps. A couple? A million? It's utterly insane how many torpedoes these things can spit out. Yeah, and there's more coming in from every which bloody angle. Still though, we are ahead on damage and enemy ships sunk. Just really irritated that I lost those capital ships right at the end as well. Well, pretty much right at the end. There's these two light cruisers and then that one heavy cruiser that's going to be hiding at the back the whole game. You have no ammunition. You do. Little jerk. Right, Constellation. Time to make yourself very, very skinny. Not quite skinny enough, maybe. Oh, there we go. See, I can micro the torps. It's just when there's that many ships. Ooh, tricksy little bugger. I think you're going to get me with one. Maybe. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no! Nah. Celebrated too soon. Oh well. Taking only one from all that absolute nonsense. Not too bad. Yeah, I only have 94 shells left on the Constellation. I'm going to save the main ammunition. The Takari over here is getting shot at still. Oh, the Pueblo's back in action after not having seen her all match pretty much. Fuck me. Heavy cruisers just tempting some torpedoes out, probably dying to them as well. Oof. Des Moines and Milwaukee and Tallahassee are all fine. try and get some damage in. Try and kill it off with the Pueblo, but that time she got to do something. At least tempt the last torpedoes out of that fucking thing. Good. Put some holes in. Torpedoes coming out, as expected. Ha! No more torpedoes for you. Wow. Okay, that was a long one. That was a really long one. Yeah, not my best effort. There's some ramming in the background. Apologies for that. Yeah, loss of Wisconsin, not good. California, heavily damaged. Columbus, loss. That is bad. That is very, very bad. Heavy cruisers, pretty badly mauled. Light cruisers didn't do too badly. Destroyers, I don't think they did much, but we'll check the detailed ship stats in a minute. And of course, Japanese fleet completely sunk, so not the worst in the world. Let's have a look, because we can organise this. So damage dealt. It doesn't seem to actually put it the way you expect it to. We'll go by main gun accuracy. Yeah, it doesn't actually sort it in the way I would expect. Let's go by nation then. It's probably easier. So let's have a look at our own ships. So MVP looks like Oklahoma with 20,000 damage on our side, and on theirs, well, it's pretty spread out actually, but probably the Unyo with that 9.4. Yeah, remaining crews. That's bad. That's bad. Damn it. Torpedo accuracy. Look at that, 24%. 50%. My destroyers, only one managed to score any hits. The waddle. Just typical for me in torps. Well, interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.